The California State University system is the biggest public university system in the entire United States, with more than 23 universities in it and 500,000 plus students, that is 5 lakh plus students studying undergrad and grad education within these universities. Our team has guided hundreds of students to the CSU universities, so we have heard great reviews about the job opportunities and the high return on investment post-graduation. So I've made this video to inform you about the best universities in California that come at a low cost and have super high ROI, which you can apply to for fall and spring intake. Now, before we get started, don't forget to hit the bell icon for more information regarding master's applications abroad. There are several reasons why we are looking at universities in the California State University system. The first one is location. The state of California is one of the biggest employers of people in not just in IT industry but also in electronics industry, energy sector, biomedical industry, pharmacy, healthcare, agriculture, etc. The second main reason is low tuition fee and higher return on investment. Although you must have heard that the living expenses in California are pretty high, the tuition fee in the CSU universities is actually pretty low. They cost you less than $35,000 for the entire duration of your master's, making it one of the most affordable public universities with great return on investments. That is because right after you graduate, because of the location advantage, it is easier to get high-paying jobs. The third reason is high acceptance rates. It is not very difficult to get into the universities in the CSU system. Unlike the University of California system, for example, UC Berkeley or UCLA or UCSD, you need very high profile to get into them. Whereas in the CSU system, even with an average or a below average GPA with a few backlogs, you can still expect admit into one of these universities. The final reason is safety. Although downtown Los Angeles and San Francisco, that is the metro areas, are known for minor robberies and theft, overall the state of California is a pretty safe state to study in, especially for international students, because we have a lot of international students coming from all around the globe, not just India but all around the globe. Compared to the national average crime rates in the United States, the crime rates in California are pretty low. Now, these are the 4 reasons why you should look at California State Universities if you're applying for fall 2024 or beyond. Now, let's dive into the universities and know more about these. San Jose State University is the top university on this list because it has great job outcomes for master students in the computer science, data analytics, software engineering, ECE, EEE majors. It is located very close to IT hubs such as Mountain View and Palo Alto, where top companies like Google and Facebook and many others have their headquarters. The tuition fee at SJSU is $35,000 for 2 years, which is pretty low compared to many other universities across the United States. However, the living expenses within the San Jose region is pretty high. It will cost you around $1,000 per month. But that said, considering the kind of job outcomes and the very high pay you get post-graduation, the return on investment on what you pay is very high. For SJSU, of late, what I've noticed among students is that it's in-demand courses like MS in computer science, it is getting slightly competitive to get into. So if you have an average profile or a below average profile, getting into a competitive course like MSCS is difficult, but it is easier to get into courses like MS in software engineering or MS in data analytics. For non-IT based master's degrees, it is much more easier to get into even with an average or a below average profile. The next university on this list is San Diego State University. Just like SJSU, San Diego State University also has a major location advantage. Our students who are studying in the computer science or electrical engineering and computer engineering departments have told us that they're able to find job opportunities in companies like Qualcomm and Tesla, whose headquarters are located around the campus. The tuition fee here is just $30,000, making it the most affordable high-quality university on our list today. That is among the CSU universities. One major relief for master's applicants who are interested in SDSU is that they have waived the GRE requirement, and also they do not require SOPs or LORs, making the application process very, very simple. But one catch is that SDSU is very GPA centric, especially for its competitive master's courses in computer science and computer engineering. They expect at least a GPA of 8 and above. For their not so very competitive master's courses, you can apply even with a 7 GPA and expect to get an admit. The next great university on this list is California Polytechnic State University at San Luis Obispo. It is also called Cal Poly SLO. This university is located right in between two major technology hubs, that is San Francisco in the north and Los Angeles in the south, meaning there'll be a very high density of internship and job opportunities while you're pursuing your master's there. A very unique thing about Cal Poly SLO is that it is very workforce oriented and not research oriented. It does not have any PhD programs, which means that their sole goal of their education is to prepare students for workforce, which is the goal of most of the international students who come to the USA to study. The most popular master's courses here are MS in Computer Science and MS in Business Analytics. Now, since this is a fairly less known university compared to SJSU and other Californian universities, getting on-campus jobs is far more simpler because obviously there is less competition because of less international students. Next on the list is California State University at Long Beach. This is another great university with tuition fee below $35,000. Just like the above universities, CSU Long Beach is located just below Los Angeles. That is very close to a major technology hub, which means getting internship and job opportunities around the campus itself is pretty high. The final university on my top 5 CSU universities is CSU Northridge. It is also located very close to Los Angeles, just 15 miles drive. The most popular courses here are computer science, business analytics, and computer engineering, EEE, etc. One thing to note is that those students with 7 GPA with less than 10 backlogs can apply to this university. It will be a great fit for you, especially if you're looking for low-cost, high-quality university. So these are my top 5 picks, but there are other low-cost, good-quality universities in California like CSU Fresno, CSU Fullerton, etc. The list will be displayed here. All these universities offer good quality education, are decent in size. Students with average and below average profiles can also get admitted into. One great thing about CSU universities is that they are very well noted even among the visa officials. So getting a visa to these universities is pretty high. They have very high visa acceptance rates. Another thing is that the deadlines of these universities are a little late into the admission cycle. That is, most of these universities have deadlines in either March, April, May. So even if you are a little late into applying for fall intake, I'm sure there are universities within the system which can still accept your applications. So if you're someone who's looking for low-cost universities with good quality and high job outcomes, I definitely recommend considering some of these universities into your university shortlist. Since we have guided hundreds of students to these universities, we have a good idea about what kind of profiles can get into what kind of CSU universities. In case you need any help with the application process, we can help you with university shortlisting, university applications, SOP and LORs, visa preparation, etc., etc. So if you need any sort of help, do reach out to us. If you have any questions regarding this topic or any other universities, do post a comment below and I'll try to get back to you at the earliest. Thanks a lot for listening.